What's up? What's up? How's everybody? Hiding in a bush. Hey, how are you? Time to get up. I don't think I have that. 20. What's this one damaged? They're both damaged. What's up, chicken? What's going on? I kind of feel like crap. How are you? Yeah, I slept for like I played a little bit last night, but I didn't record anything. I got like 7 hours, but I got like a head cold. It's weird. Oh, I got up in the middle of the night, and like I said, I got a head cold, and or something, allergies probably. But I like blink my eyes, and I don't know, it was like real loud in my ears. It's the weirdest thing. I was like, man, this sucks. I got to get chemo at 1:30 or something. Well, I got to be up there at 1. It's like 9 o'clock almost. I was gonna leave here in a couple hours. I was gonna go out and do some work. Trying to, excuse me. I was trying to build a new chicken coop. It's funny. I got a neighbor. He's a back neighbor. He lives behind me, but his driveway's on the side of my property. And yeah. Oh, okay. Yeah, the other day, it's like, well, it's been a while now. I stopped building it. I built like kind of like the floor frame, half of it. It's 16 by 8, and I started putting like the floor joists in, I guess, on one of the 8-inch or 8-foot sections, and then I got like 4x4s. Time to wake up. I got 4x4s. I don't know, they're like by 6 or 8 or something like that. I had on my pool deck, but my pool busted, split down the middle. The side of it blew out. So I was just gonna use all that wood over there, and then and I got those, I don't know, these big concrete pavers you could put 4x4s in. Ah, see, I'm backtracking. I think I was just there. But anyways, so those are just, I got like 6 of them, you know, on the 4 corners, and then 2 in the middle of the 16-foot. And then I was at work one day, and my wife was out there doing something, and then my neighbor came up. He's like, that's got to be 10 foot away from the line. I'm like, good Lord. This guy's done so much crap to he actually hit my son with a car when he was like 7th grade, 6th grade. Broke his hip. He asked was that, you're like, I don't know, 12 years old. Are you okay? He asked a 12-year-old that. He's going to be like, yeah, get out of here. You just ran me over, or you just hit me. He was probably going a couple of miles an hour. He backed up into him. And now he's going to start this, or his kids go out, and which, whatever, I understand. I mean, his kids are my age or older. They're probably 50, in their 50s or higher, and then they don't do it so much anymore, but they go out there and have a bonfire and drink some beer or whatever, and which, I could care less. But this is my mother and father-in-law's house, old house we bought from them. So my wife grew up here since she was like, I don't know, 12. So they used to party back there, you know, playing loud music or whatever. So they, you know, they've always had problems. It's like, you know, my father-in-law works where I work, so he works shift work. He'd go back there nicely, like, hey, you know, I'm trying to sleep. I, you know, work the double, whatever. Getting into arguments with him, calling the cops because he's got to go to bed. You know. But they don't do it so much anymore. But you know, I can pretty much sleep through anything. So I'm a little different than him. But and now he's gonna cry about. I mean, I think I'm like 5 feet from the line. So as my old pastor, he's a he worked construction. You know, he owned his own business for a while. I don't know how long he owned it, but he came into town. He was in Florida now. So we all went out to eat, and we were talking to him. I was like, oh, my wife asked him. I had to go to work. My wife's like, hey, what's the limit on the line? You know, he's like, and we told him it was just like, it wasn't concreted into the ground or anything. He's like, you could put it on the line. It's not concreted into the ground. You got those blocks. So I was going to go out there today and start working it, but man, I feel like crap. That was a no. That was a long explanation. What I was gonna do today. It's funny. I played the new map, Ohio map. Yeah, yeah. So like, what happened was my kids used to catch the bus on his driveway for whatever reason. It made no sense because there's no other kids, but that's where they told them to stay in. So they went out there, and then he came down. He's got like a Camaro. He came down the road, and the kids got out of the way, and then he pulled out into the road. And he's, you know, what he usually does is he pulls left, and in America we drive on the right side of the road. But he goes to the left side so he can get his mail. But then the bus was coming, so he backed up real quick, and he wasn't looking, thinking probably, hey, they're out of the way. My, you know, 10-year-old son, he ain't gonna pay attention. So he backed up into him. Like I said, he was only going on, you know, a mile. I mean, how fast do you back up? You know, 5 miles at the most. But he hit him and knocked him down. He got out, and he's like, hey, are you okay? You know, like I said, what 5-year-old's gonna be like, yeah, actually, no, I hurt. You just hit me, you know. You ran me over. So that's it. And so then he drove off. And here comes my daughter. She comes running in there. Carter just got ran over. Me and my wife are both sleeping. I'm like, what? So we called the cops, you know, to make a report. And he went back. The cop went back there to talk to the wife. And she tried coming talking to us, you know, and my wife's freaking out. Take a statement from me. He's like, where's your husband? He's like, oh, he went to the hospital or something. Well, he better get back here. I think he had some treatment or something. Or I'm going to put an all-out bulletin on him for his arrest. But my son ended up getting like, they sell, you know, insurance. We didn't sue him or nothing, but we knew somebody that worked that industry, and they're like, yeah, the most you could get, unless you wanted to try to sue them, but you probably wouldn't get no more than like $7,000. And that's what they offered us, so we just took it. I bought him a 4-wheeler. It's great because it's got a snowplow attachment. Oh, okay. Homework like schoolwork or college or something? I thought you even said you were like in your 20s, or just like working around the home. Oh, okay. Where do all these guys come from? Oh gosh. That's cool. I'm just here dying. Yeah, we call them chores. Hey, cleaning the house. Housework, I guess. It's all the same. At least I'm not bleeding. There are a lot of sickles. Yeah, chickens actually, actually really cool. Like we got them back. Well, I was on sick leave in like 2000. I found out I had cancer in 2019, 9/19/19, and that spring I started. She wanted to get, I did too. Wanted to get chickens. Like I said, we got like 3 acres, and I wanted to get chickens. So like, they're pretty cool. Like, they all got their own personality. It's weird. We'd go out and like sit out and pull some chairs up and drink some coffee and mess around, talk or whatever, and the chickens would just be all swarming our legs or whatnot, jumping on. They'll get on your shoulder, or your knees, or whatever. We give them, corn, cracked corn and stuff. We do it every now and then now because it's just kind of like we're so used to it. We started one last year. I got like 3 big gardens. Like one's like the smallest one I got is like 35 feet by, I don't know what it is in metric, 35 feet by 50 feet. And then we got a 50 feet by 100 feet. And then I got another 50 feet by 100 feet. And last year we planted some. She wanted to do herbs, so to sell because we got a roadside stand. up by the road, and trying to think which way I came. I think I came. I was going this way. So, and then I also made some. I do like a lot of woodworking, and I made some garden boxes, herb boxes or whatnot. They stand up about waist high, so you don't got to bend down. And I think we'll probably this year we're just gonna plant them in the garden. Yeah, our garden's pretty much, well, last year, my first garden, the smaller one, we planted a whole bunch of like flowers. So, and then we cut them and sold them up by put them in bouquets. And we went to like the thrift store and we bought some like, tried to find cheap mason jars or some, some type of jars and bundled them up and then sold them out there at our roadside stand. So we were going to get into a couple of farmers markets this year, but our roadside stand's doing so good. Oh God. Me, crack shot over here. That's cool. I know they were talking about in Indiana it's not legal to do any of it, smoke it or anything, but all the states around us are. My buddy's like, he ended up dying from COVID, but he's like his brother, he lives in Michigan, he got into selling it, kind of somewhat like what Matt's doing, and they're like, yeah, man, if it ever comes legal, we're coming to you. You're gonna grow it. I said, we'll see. Like, man, I got to put a fence up and everything. Get some tack dogs. Oh. Crap, I'm dying. I got no water. It's weird, I seen a guy last night when I was playing, where I was at a whole bunch of those hunting cabins, and he ended up shooting at me, because usually I don't shoot right away. I don't know, it was weird. Like, I end up hiding behind a tree, and he was like right there. He laid down on the ground, but he wouldn't move, so I was just like right behind this tree. It was the stupidest thing. So I just like peeked over and shot him in the head. That was the dumbest move I ever seen. That's why I got all the guns. Once I got all that 22 ammo. I think I'm gonna lose that shotgun. Oh, I got 2 shots. Man, I don't want to go to Chicago today. Just looking at this text. Man, I came this way already. Actually, yeah, this is the way I came. I'm backtracking. I like it. I was playing the other day on this, but it wasn't this. It was this map, but I thought it was viral, but it was some other. Because I was playing first person. See, I've been down to Bedford before. So far, I like it. But I think viral, that's the one that Matt was playing on another map, where you slowly turn into a vampire or a zombie, and you gotta like cure yourself. I don't know if that's in this or not, but yeah, you get like a zombie brain, and you get a couple other things. I remember he was looking for like a microscope or something. It's interesting, different take on it. Yeah, so the other day when when Trout was saying all that stuff, he put a comment about something, and I thought I blocked the comment. I guess I blocked him. Now I can't figure out how to unblock him from Matt's stream. No. That's great. Oh boy. Switch. We'll switch the gun. And my cats are fighting. Oh, what's up? I can't switch guns. Crap. I can't do anything. So the map's cool until the gun glitches. Oh wow. Well, that sucked. Let me go kill these cats real quick. My one cat had my cat, and my daughter's cat. My cat had the other cat pinned in the corner. They got some pretty cool street signs or billboards, whatever they're called. Not that one, that was kind of lame, but. Oh, these cats. I wonder why I couldn't change out my weapon. At least it doesn't get super dark. This ain't even dark. So I got a shot. Okay. I remember as a kid we used to, there's like 4 of us. We would all go through clean each other's, help each other clean the houses, and then we would, so we can go play. And then we would go through all the sofas and all the chairs, look for change. And we'd all put it all together, and then we'd go down to the gas station to get some candy. The good old days. Yeah, yeah. Money fishing. When I got on, there was only a couple people on. Last night, I think there was like around 20, I think. That's nice. It's bad it's badly damaged. I think I hear a goat or something. Oh, sweet. I kind of want to keep that. I'm going to try to shoot this. Oh, I have a knife. Oh, I got that. Go away. the zombie kill it. And he gonna get it. Oh, great. What? The dang thing on. Oh, it's ruined. Oh, where's that? Put that gun. Okay. So we'll get this guy. That sucks. Just asking to be shot here. I'll be right back. Alright, man, I'm gonna get off. I'll talk to you later.